Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make better delays and reverbs and take it from this to this. Hey everyone, Julian here. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to do reverb and delay properly. It's a very simple trick in Ableton, but it's going to take your tracks to the next level. I've got a free rack in the description. Definitely go ahead and grab that. Download it right now. Links at the top of the description. Also got a little discount code from my website, electronicsamples.com. Definitely check that out. The link for that's there. Plus my email. So if you guys are interested in any ghost productions, track finishing, or lessons, I'm doing that at the moment. Link is at the top of the description for all of this stuff. Thanks for the support, guys. Make sure to download the free rack, and let's dive in. So what we're going to do is, we got this little vocal here. Yeah, so basically what people do a lot of times when they're doing delay and reverb, right? Everybody says, you know, put the delay first, and then the reverb, right? And then you're going to sort of have the delay repeats going into the reverb. The thing is, as you can tell, especially the more wet you want to make these things, or like, you know, maybe if you bring the reverb up a bit, it can kind of just create this big mess of ambience, right? You can hear that with this operator patch as well. Like, especially that, you cannot really hear the actual individual delay and reverb. And what's going to happen then is you're going to get a lot more of a mess in your overall mix. Like, it may not seem like it matters that much in this because it's super ambient, but if you wanted to put that into a track and start to actually, you know, mix the whole track, your track's going to get really messy. So what you need to do instead is you need to make an audio effect rack here. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to create two different chains. Put that on the vocal. And we're actually going to make a third one. And so what we're going to do is, the third one is going to be our dry. The second one is going to be delay. And then this one will be reverb. And now what we can do is we're going to take the reverb and we're going to make it 100% wet and just put only that on this one chain. Then on the delay, same thing. We're going to put our delay. Let's use echo, honestly. And then we're going to make that 100% wet. And so now you're going to have this. And you hear how it sounds so much more full and more professional and stuff. And then now if you want to bring the delay or reverb up or down, they're 100% wet, so you can just tweak the volume. And so you still get those beautiful ambient delays and reverbs, but now they're not going to be bleeding into each other and get really messy. And especially by keeping this dry chain, I think that's the key. You know, of course, like, you might have already thought of this, but if you do it like this, where you go and make these just like a little bit like dry, wet, blended, see, it's not as full. You really want those to be 100% wet. And then just have your dry signal next to it. And then, like I said, if you want less or more reverb and delay, you can just bring down the volumes. And there you go. You get a really beautiful ambience out of that. And then if we do it with this operator patch, same deal. Right, it's so much more beautiful, the ambience, and you really get this more full sound that's not going to make it all messy when you're actually mixing your track. I've been doing this a lot lately, and I really recommend. Plus, on top of that, you know, it really gives you a lot more freedom. Like, let's say on the delay, you want to let some of that mid-range through, and then you just need your reverb in the highs because it might be clashing with something else in your mix, which is a lot more in the mid-range. Well, now all you have to do is just take a little filter on the reverb. And see, you can have that sitting where you want, and you could even go crazier, like maybe put like a bandpass on the delay. And I know these things do have filters on them, like the Ableton Reverb has a low cut and a high cut. The Echo and even Ableton's delay had that. But there's just something to doing it this way where you get a little bit of a better sound. It's a little bit easier to control and work with. You know, plus this way you can automate these, or maybe put like a little LFO on them so they're moving around, which you can't do inside of the filtering in reverb and delay. Right, and now you're getting this really cool thing where it's kind of like moving around and stuff. So yeah, this is a really, really, really important tip. I think if you start doing this right now, your tracks are going to sound a lot more professional. It's going to be a lot more full. You're not going to be having to turn up as much reverb and delay because you're just getting this beautiful sound from it. Right? And yeah, so that's me for this one, guys. Like I said, definitely check out the top of the description. Download this rack for free. Links right there. Plus, there's a little discount code for my website as well as all the information for my lessons, ghost productions, track finishing, all that kind of stuff. Really looking forward to helping you guys out. Enjoy the rack and the discount code. Thanks for the support, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.